question really for Chris. It's a football issue. We've touched on it. David's slides showed very clearly the churn in players over the transfer window, and I was struck by the churn in strikers. A number of strikers have left the club, and Chris has mentioned how we've recruited better. Chris has also mentioned, how he's got every confidence in his coaching staff. Nevertheless, I think I'm right in saying newly recruited strikers have only managed 1 goal in the Premier League in 7 games. So if the players are great and the coaching's great, where are we going wrong?
Well, it's a very good question. What we did speak about was the strikers that we've brought in, the offensive players that we brought in that we felt would be an improvement in the quality of player that we have at the club, and it's always been our aim from last season recruitment last summer to the recruitment this summer. I think with Gary, unfortunately for us, he got injured at the worst possible time, which was 1 week before the season started. And of course, if we're speaking about Ricky, you are right, he has scored 1 goal in 7 games. If I look at Ricky's contribution in the games, then I don't think anybody can fault his effort and his determination. And what he has done is that he's a top-class individual, and when he arrived, spoke very, very well about the club, certainly had done his homework and had great knowledge about the club, and he's one that's generally very excited to be here, as is Gary and as is Johan. But for me, it's about getting that right formula. It's about form. Somebody like Ricky that is used to scoring goals. He has it on his CV. You can look at other clubs that will have strikers that perhaps haven't scored the goals that they would like, and it's a way of life for them. And guarantee that when you have a striker of the quality of Ricky, that if he's gone through a period and he has to have a period of settling in to get to know the division, to get to know the quality of the team he's up against, is that it comes good. He's somebody that's used to scoring goals, and I have every confidence that he will do. But I think you can say that about other members of the team. It's okay for us improving and making the improvements that we have. Leroy Fur might be another circumstance, another individual that I think has got better in the period of time that he's been here, and sometimes it takes that player, and particularly a striker, sometimes it takes that little bit longer to settle in than what they would like. But I have every confidence in the strikers that we have. As I say, it's about me making sure they get the right formula that can see us winning games, giving ourselves opportunities, creating chances, and certainly in the last 4 games. And that's taken the Villa game into it as well, and I know we were all very bitterly disappointed with the result of that game, but I think as regards the amount of ball that we had in the final third and the crosses that we got into the box, the efforts at goal was probably more than any other game. That's any other game that I've been involved in at Carrow Road. Going on from that, we've had 2 good away performances, and I was really delighted by the response from the supporters after Sunday's game. Considering it was a game that we were bitterly disappointed to lose, but the reaction of the supporters is how it's always been. We have a support, yourself included, that want the best for this football club and want to see the best football here. And taking all of that into consideration, we certainly feel that in the last few games we've got more formulas right than wrong. But certainly as regards our strikers, we brought them in for a reason, and we brought them in to score goals, and I have every confidence that they will do.